Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing a review of a club. It's the PXG with a very interesting shaft. It's the Mitsubishi Chemical. It's actually a stiff shaft. It's 105 grams, but it's a graphite shaft. So I'm really curious to try this irons. A lot of people have said a lot of good things about them.
So this is the cavity back version, PXG mill. They're a little thinner. You can see the thinner line there. So these are for better players. It's going to allow a lot of workability, I would say. And in combination with the shaft, I think it could be a very good option, in my opinion.
Just a quick view of the club face right here. Pretty nice looking. You can see that PXG. This is an 8-iron. Let me show you the shaft too. It's a Mitsubishi Chemical. It's 105 stiff. So, and it's graphite. So this is the type of shaft right here. I think it's a great combination with the club.
Okay, so I grab an 8-iron here. The looks on this club they're pretty nice. I like the black finish on the shaft, and the club face is pretty nice. Looking down at it, it did look a little bladey, I have to be honest. So I knew that you have to be a little more consistent with your strikes. So the thing that I like, this combination of shaft with this a little more difficult, I would say a little more difficult club face, but I think the shaft kind of compensates for it. And the one thing about, I think if this would have been like just standard metal shafts, I think they would be a lot harder to play. So with like with all graphite shafts, I think even that shot there that I mishit, it just gets up in the air. I mean, they're more forgiving. You can just go through. It feels kind of like, it's like a buttery feeling, the shaft, I think. So this is like a strange combination because you can work the wall very good, and at the same time you have some help with the shaft. So I think this could be great for like good players who want to work the your shot shaping, I guess. I know that a few shots here I kind of like push it to the right, and I know that with my irons that would have been like way more to the right, and the same thing on the left. So it's very hard to like to pull it. It's more accentuated with the standard metal shaft. So with this ones right here, if you pull it, it's not going to be as bad. So that's the feeling that I got as I was hitting the shot.
So I tried the 8-iron, and I think one of the things that I have to say is that they're very forgiving. I felt like on my miss hits, I felt like the ball kind of went, not a little less than the actual distance, but a little more forgiving than my clubs right now. And not sure if it's due to the actual club face or the shaft. So now I'm gonna try like a longer club, a 4 or 5-iron. So we got a 5-iron here. I'm gonna try this one right here. Same shaft.
So with the 5-iron, it was just about the same. It was smooth. The only thing that I was wondering was the distance. It felt like maybe it wasn't going as far as my 5-iron. Not sure if that's true or not. The good thing about this ones is that you're gonna miss less. So if you pull your shots, it's probably gonna be still, in the green, or if you push it, still gonna be in the green, a little far from the hole. Whereas with my clubs, you're gonna be like on the fringe, but you may sacrifice some distance, I would say. That's what I felt. I felt that you can, and obviously if you hit it right off the middle, then you're going to be way more consistent with this than the standard game improvement clubs, I would say. So it's a compromise that you have to make, I believe. But the shaft, definitely, I think, for me it's the shaft. Definitely, it allows you to just hit through. You can just hit through the shots. Like I say, like a battery feeling. So that can build confidence, I think, over time, especially when you're tired throughout maybe your hole number 15, 16. You can still hit your 4 or 5-iron without having to like push it, I believe. So for me, this would be for the better player who wants to work the ball. So you can work it. You can definitely work the ball more than just the standard clubs, but obviously you're gonna lose some distance.
So I had a chance to hit the 8-iron and the 5-iron. I use range balls, obviously, but I'm a little bit confused as to whether I like them or not. I think I prefer probably, obviously, my irons when I'm playing, but I do think that they are very forgiving. I think basically with the shaft, with that combination, I feel like it's very hard to hit like a low, you know, like a low hook or something. It feels like the shaft is really smooth, so you're probably gonna always get it up in the air. That's what I feel. But looking down on the club though, it looks like it's a little bladey, this particular one. So I'm not sure if because of that, maybe the distance was, I feel like the distance wasn't as much as like with my 5-iron. I felt like I can carry a little more, just judging from the range. I could be wrong, but I can definitely tell you that it's very, very forgiving.
As far as forgiveness, I want to show you something really interesting at the course. So basically, this was a miss hit,
Okay.
and it went to the right, but the ball still stay in bounds. And I think this is a big difference with other clubs that have more offset, that basically they're just gonna keep going. So this will be out of bounds, and so it's a compromise. Maybe when you miss hit them, you're gonna lose a little distance, but you're gonna still be in bounds. And this is the same deal if you go to the left. I believe like if you pull it with some of the other more forgiving clubs, you're gonna be you're gonna have a lot more distance, but you're gonna be way to the left. With this ones right here, especially this combination, I believe like it's a good combination because you're still gonna be in bounds.
So guys, that was it for the review. I hope you enjoyed that. I only reviewed the 8-iron and the 5-iron. I'm currently gaming the some metal shaft, which is actually 95 grams, so a little less stiff, and I'm gaming the Apex Callaway. So that's, you know, just in case you want to do a comparison there. I felt that they're pretty good. Definitely, I think easy, but at the same time, I think in my opinion, you get a little less distance with this one, but definitely easy, very, very smooth, very easy to hit. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.